Hi Brian, it's Molly. I wanted to get my video put together for you. I want to say personal note, just thank you so much for everything that you do for personal training, the exercises, the movement analysis. You are truly a rare person, and I treasure everything that you put out. You're just amazing, and I thank God every day that I got to find you. So with that, let's go into my video for you. Hi everyone, I'm Molly. I was a former athletic trainer. I worked in a very busy, what I considered progressive physical therapy clinic. My approach when I worked with my clients or patients was always of a total body, always of a functional approach. And that carried with me when I went into personal training. I've been personal training for about 2 years now. I took all of my corrective therapeutic aspects of movement analysis with me when I started doing personal training, and thought, hey, I've got it all together. I've got everything. I've addressed everything. I had everything. I thought I knew it all with corrective movement. And then I stumbled upon Brian's website, literally stumbled upon it. I don't even know what I was looking for. I found it, and I just sat at the computer amazed. I was shocked. I finally found someone else who was crazy with me that addressed everything, total body, functional approach, and believed all the same ideas that I did. They treating the body as a whole and starting from the ground up and checking every link in the whole kinetic chain. It was amazing. I was so excited, and I swear I glued myself to that computer and I gobbled up every little thing I could find on Brian Devlin, his metabolic mania, the toolbox, the rock star workout, anything I could find on YouTube. It's the only way I knew how to get any info that Brian had out was on the YouTube clips. I took pages and pages of notes, little scraps of notes. Anything I could find, I wrote down. I reviewed, rewinded the clips and played them over and over until I had a whole list. Actually, it's a whole folder. And I started doing that with my clients. I started using those techniques, the total body approaches, the spider training, the crawls, the extreme plank tuck. I started using that with all of my clients, which range in age from 70 down to 26. These exercises were perfect no matter what the age of the client I was working with. I could just adapt them for whatever the individual client's needs were, whatever level they were at. I could adapt it however I needed to. Sure, some of my clients looked at me and said, "Do you want me to do what?" And I'd show them how important it was, explain the whole mechanism, why they needed that and as part of their training program, and they loved it. My business just exploded, and that was just with these little clips on YouTube. I didn't even have a video yet. I didn't even have all the other resources Brian has on the website yet. I had little clips of YouTube, and I gobbled them up. I loved it. I was starting, even in the bad economic time hit right about then, and my business was still booming. Within a month, I think my business doubled, and instead of, everyone's clients were dropping off because they couldn't afford sessions anymore, they couldn't afford training, they were making cutbacks, my business kept getting bigger. It's also very nice that the physical therapy clinic that I used to work for is right on site where I train. I get a ton of referrals from the physical therapist there. I got a really good, developed a good relationship with all the therapists there, so they knew kind of what my beliefs are and how I trained, and then I was a technique freak and the posture police. So they appreciated my level of intention with the exercise, my attention to detail, and making sure that everyone was doing exercises with the perfect technique. Then I found the DVDs that Brian has and could not get enough. I have the Core Salvation, the Adventure Fitness Camps, and my favorite is the Spider Training. If you don't have this DVD, you have to get it. It should be a prerequisite or a requirement before you even become a trainer that you have to watch and understand this DVD. It doesn't seem like rocket science, and it's actually not, but it is so pure and so foundationally simple that it's mind-blowing at the same time. Brian's concepts on really addressing and not breaking down the body in pieces and parts, but addressing everyone's different issues as a whole and as a movement or a complex movement are just so advanced thinking, and I love it. It was so nice to finally find someone else who could almost validate my crazy thoughts that treating the body like a whole is not something that everyone does, but they really should. You're really missing out if you're not jumping on all of Brian's DVDs and all of his advice, because he is just way worlds ahead of a lot of the crowd. Your business will boom however big you want it to be. It will get. Just keep Brian as your secret weapon. He has changed not only my training philosophies, and like I said, I thought I had everything under control as far as corrective movement analysis, but he not only tells you what to do, but he's going to explain to you why it's important and why you're doing what you're doing. And as trainers, that's a gift that we can give our clients. That's why they choose us. We have to make ourselves stand out, and that's how you're going to do it, is your knowledge, your intellect, your passion, and obviously Brian has all of that. The spider training is one of the best pieces of educational fitness materials I've ever seen out there. I would have paid $100 for it. It was phenomenal. It was so good. But don't change the price, Brian. His website has just been phenomenal too. He's got so many great resources out there, people I hadn't even heard of, and they've all changed my business, my life, everything for the better. I can't even imagine where I would be or what I would be doing if I hadn't stumbled upon Brian. He's changed my business and expanded it exponentially. I mean, there's no limit now to what I can do, where I can go, and I don't need all the equipment. I'm not trapped in a gym. I can have a blast with clients outside, and they like that too. They need that diversity and that change. They get bored with everything, so it's important for them too, to keep them happy. If they're not having fun, if they don't see the benefit, they're not going to do it, and you got to make it convenient too. And with Brian's exercises, you hardly need any equipment. You just need some out of the box thinking, some creativity, and your passion and some excitement. I can't thank Brian enough. He's changed my life for the better in ways I can't even begin to understand, I'm sure. So check Brian out. Keep him as your secret weapon. Don't tell everybody about him. Keep him for yourself. I know I have. There's only a few people I've told. But he is just phenomenal, and I cannot say enough about the website. The DVDs are just phenomenal. They're just my new Bible as far as fitness and exercise go. Check him out, and you will be amazed at what you can do with Brian at your side. All right, thanks.